Well, first off, Ryan, Leafs Fan TV here. With the playoffs really close, it looks like they're going to make it. Knock on wood. But
Knock on wood, right? Knock on wood.
who would you like to see them play?
It wouldn't really matter, really. First round, I feel like if they made the first round, they'd win the first round.
No matter what, whether it's Boston or Ottawa.
They'll get dirty. They'll win it. It's an inexperienced team, bunch of rookies.
Well,
The main line is all rookies. The whole line is rookies.
do you think that's going to affect their playoffs hockey, their system? Because no one's really played a bunch, and the defense is not.
Well,
You worry about the
defense is a
defense.
problem. Defense is a problem for sure. Of course, defense is always a problem. For most teams, defense is a problem. Realistically, they spend money on people who can score goals.
Now it looks like they're going to make it. Knock on wood. Who do you want to see in the first round? And do you think this defense is designed to take on playoff hockey style offense and systems?
That's a great question about the defense, but who I would like to take on, it would definitely be Ottawa. That being said, I think your defense core is going to have to be what it is. We're not going to go out there and get a new defenseman before the playoffs. So whether we play Ottawa, Boston, whoever we play, we're going to have to use our current defense core to deal with it. So long story short, I think Zaitsev is going to shut anybody down that we're going to be threatened with. So.
They're ready for playoff hockey. They're not ready to take it to the end. I think us getting in is great. It's good for the kids. But I don't expect them to go all the way.
Would you be disappointed at all if they missed at this point? It's again the odds are so slim now, but you gotta.
I'd be a little heartbroken, but I wouldn't be disappointed because we've already over excelled, right? Like we're doing well. So I wouldn't be angry, but I'd be hurt.
So if they do make the playoffs, who do you want them to play?
They're not in a great spot to play anybody in a favor, right? Like, they're not...
Well, and that's the thing I think about the Atlantic Division, though. No one's really a favorite in any series outright.
Exactly, right? Like, the Atlantic is a strong division, right? Toronto, Ottawa, everybody. Good. Everyone's good.
I'm very actually happy. I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan deep down. You guys don't have Carey Price in nets. I'm sorry for being a traitor. I just didn't want to wear my Montreal Canadiens jersey. But we hope to see you guys in the playoffs. Good luck.
Do you think we'll make it?
Yeah, you'll make it. Out of the first round, I don't think so. But good luck against Ottawa.
So Ottawa, you think they'll play Ottawa?
I'm calling it right now. Craig Anderson stands on his bald, oblong, egg-shaped head and shuts you guys out. Hopefully, your rookies can wake up, but it's not looking good for you.
Hey, it's the first team since the Quebec Nordiques to have 3 rookies with 60 points.
Yeah. That's true. You also haven't won a Stanley Cup since 1967. I hate to bring that one up, but good luck.
But he's also wearing a Leafs jersey. So.
I think they are going to make it. I do think just because they lost today, it's not going to be completely out. Who I want them to play, I guess, is anyone other than Ottawa, because if we play Ottawa, I don't think we are going to make it in.
Why don't you think they'd beat Ottawa?
Ottawa's going to beat us completely. I think it's going to be a sweep.
They've never beaten us before.
I want them to play Boston just so that we can beat them after 2013. That's it. That's all I care about.
So you want revenge real bad, eh?
I do want revenge, yeah. I was watching that Game 7 game, and I was like, no, that's insane. We have to get them back for that.
But aren't you afraid that Boston turns into that playoff beast?
No, I really don't think so. I think we can get them.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to get in the playoffs. I think back-to-back is tough. I think Washington is a good team. But they played hard even until the end. Even then, when they were down, they dug out the last goal, the first goal. I think I'd like them to play Ottawa. Hopefully, I'd like to be up against Ottawa. I think they could beat Ottawa. Wouldn't want Washington because after tonight, but hopefully they can line up against Ottawa because I think they can take Ottawa.
Do you think the defense and the players are ready for playoff hockey?
Yeah, they were a little weak on defense tonight. Gardner gave up the third goal. The number 8 guy, I can't remember his name. He got pushed off the puck 2 or 3 times in the corner. Bigger, stronger Washington guys. So I think the defense is a little bit weak, but the goaltender was good. No fault for the goaltender. Both goaltenders are good, and they just got to score. So we'll take scoring over defense.
Because Boston, I don't know if they won yet.
They did.
Yeah. So they did. No, 3. So I guess, but it was a tough loss for Leafs, so they couldn't make it today. But hopefully they clinch it very soon.
Thursday, win and you're in. So they win, they're in. Think they'll win on Thursday?
Yeah, hopefully, because Tampa's not as good at the Leafs right now.
Let's hope so. All right, guys, go Leafs go, right? Go Leafs go!
I honestly think we would have a better chance against Boston, but I mean, Ottawa would be a good fight for sure.
Why Boston over Ottawa?
Well, we had the season sweep, so I feel like.
Sorry to interrupt, but you don't think that Boston will turn into their typical playoff beast mode Boston?
No, I feel like we have Boston nailed down right now, and we're hungry for the last playoffs too. We want to get that back for sure.
Fair enough. Do you think the defense is ready? Do you think the team is ready to play that playoff style hockey?
You know, I think they are. They're young, but they're hungry. They won it this year. They're not expected to do much, but they're going to surprise some people, for sure.
Any fear they don't make it? Sorry, I gotta ask though, guys. Any fear that they might lose the next 3 and just screw it up royally?
No, they're good. They're good.
I feel like they have it nailed down right now. We're in a pretty good spot, so I mean, I think we're pretty good.
Who would you like to see them play?
Ottawa, and you know what? Give them the home ice. Austin Matthews had no problem scoring 4 goals in the home ice on his first game in the NHL. He's got a little bit of practice now, so I think, you know what, they're beat up, and they made some good pickups. I mean, Burrow's a great pickup for them. Add a little bit of sandpaper and grit, but honestly, I think Toronto's probably going to win in 5, maybe 6.
Toronto in 5, maybe 6.
That's without home ice. Home ice, over in 5.
Over in 5. You heard it there, folks.
I want Ottawa first round, Battle of Ontario, and then hopefully the Habs second round.
Any reason in particular for
Battle of
Ottawa?
Ontario would be nice, but redemption against Boston would be nice as well. So,
but going back to the playoffs with Toronto, their defense and their team all around, do you think they're ready for that playoff style, that playoff system?
Listen, I think, system-wise, they've come a long way. I think only time will tell, really. I think, in hindsight, I don't think they're going to get, if, let's say, the Habs win the first round, the Leafs win their first round, I don't think the Habs are going to get past, or I don't think the Leafs are going to get past the Habs.
The Habs gone.
But listen, I think this will be some good experience for them. Making it to the playoffs. Listen, if they get into the second round, I think making the playoffs is huge.
Playoffs is crazy for the Leafs.
They're already overachieving, so anything past the playoffs is going to be gravy, I think.
Well, fair enough. Like I said, win and you're in on Thursday, and until then, go Leafs go, right? Go Leafs go!
Oh man, I'd love to see them go up against Boston again, just so we can redeem ourselves after a couple of years ago.
You're not afraid of Boston's playoff style hockey?
Buddy, we sweeped them this year. Who cares about their playoff style?
The year Boston beat us, they actually swept us, and we won 3 games against them in the playoffs. We almost won that 7th one, as you know.
See, there you go. Now we're due for a win in the playoffs against them.
Do you think the defensive core is ready for that style of hockey?
I mean, with the young talent they got, I think so. Like, you've really seen the team come together this year, and, everyone was saying, give Babcock 2-3 years and you'll have a playoff team, and look at where he is now. It's only been a year, He really knows how to put the team together, and it all starts with a good defense. I think they're good for it.
Do you think our defense, well, specifically our defense, but do you think our team's ready for playoff hockey? I mean, that's another animal, guys. Think they're ready?
For me, that's all Babcock, man. He's got the defense on team, Babcock knows how the defense goes, so, it's all on Babcock. I don't think the defense is ready in the playoffs to begin with, but with Babcock coaching them, I think they should be good to play the Boston Bruins.
What do you think of Washington? I know they got a bit of a curse going on right now. I don't want to call it a curse, but they're not getting past that second round. What do they need to do that?
I think they just need to be all mentally ready. Like last year we were like a powerhouse. We came in and none of our players really produced in the playoffs. Like Kuznetsov killed it in the regular season and he didn't really show up in the playoffs. So we just need everyone to show up in the playoffs when it really matters.
To be honest, I'd like to see them play Boston first round because, I'm kind of upset about what happened a couple years ago. And I think playing against Boston is a chance for the Leafs to redeem that loss. And, Anderson has Boston's number. He's been playing really well against Boston all year. So nothing would make me more happier to see them beat Boston in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.